Welcome back to Joy Foundation. I'm Cristina Corban, and in this second video we will take a look at the ego formation or the resistance or what keeps us from being always in alignment with who we really are. And I will invite you to think of a little baby. It is amazing to realize the co-creation between the baby and the parents in the formation of the ego in the early stages. At first, the baby doesn't have a way to relate with the world, is curious and open to what the environment has to offer. And if you think like, let's say you are not yet incarnated here and you know who you are, and you want to explore this earthly plane, and it's very easy for you to see the time and space in global consciousness at a certain time and space, the country, the people, the family that you are willing to be born into, and all of this forms an environment that you choose to come in and experience and change at the same time. You can see the trajectory of your life, the main theme of your life. So as the newborn comes into the life, tips a very little part of his essence, because we are so much more than we appear to be, than what we have here in this earthly plane. So as the baby tips in his energetic self, the best way to know the environment is to take on himself the environment and experience it from the inside out. So it starts taking on the DNA, the particles, the atoms, and forms the physical body. And then it takes on the beliefs and the politics and forms the mental body. And it takes on the moods and the attitudes and forming the emotional body. But all these envelopes are not who he really is. These are filters through which his essence perceives reality. And as he grows, these envelopes gets more and more solid, so to speak. But life has a plan. His own life has a plan to change this environment that he took on. The best way to experience and know is to feel it viscerally. And this is what is going on in the first years of life. It can take like 20 years, right, before the ego is developed. And after you know the environment, you start changing it. It seems as if life starts poking you. But what happens actually is that the difference between your vibration and what you perceive through the filters that you took on, it's a vibrational distance. It's a gap that lowers your vibration and is felt very clearly as pain and suffering. So we naturally tend to seek joy because joy and love is who we are. And in every instance in which we change the perspective through which we see an event, even though the event is the same, if we change the perspective in a way that brings us soothing, we are more aligned with who we are, and it's basically changing the envelopes. And with changing a belief in your own consciousness, you also change the beliefs of the global consciousness. And this is such an amazing time when life continues to ask of us to find alignment with our true essence, to poke holes into these envelopes, in this ego, in this chrysalid, that cocoon that we form around us, and to transform not only the beliefs that we took on, but to transform the mass consciousness. This is how actually is happening, and life just helps us by providing life experiences that seem to be against us. It's not against our nature. Our nature fully enjoys it. It is against the limiting beliefs that we put on us. And in the next video, I'll share with you a tool that I'm using to go beyond the mind and just align with my essence and ground more joy. Thank you for being here with me at Joy Foundation, and see you in the next video.